Now, we talk about the word prospecting. I'm sure you heard the word before. You go out to prospect for clients. I had a client in San Francisco, and the name of the company is called Macy's. They had an office in the West Coast, a buying office for the Western region, and it took me 3.5 years before I got my first order. 3.5 years, I kept on knocking on the door. I kept on coming and showing them new styles, new models of earrings, bangles, bracelets, whatever it was. I maintained the relationships with a prospect for the longest of time. And 3.5 years later, I got a phone call asking me, David, do you have this particular Italian chain? And I said, yes, we do. And they bought $50,000, I brought up $50,000 worth of the product, they bought $46,000 worth of it. And I asked them a question, why did you, after all these years, why did you buy it now? And they told me the rules that they had 7 vendors, and they can only have an 8th vendor if one of the vendors go back. So if one of the vendors don't keep their promise, they can take an 8th vendor. And they became my client. 3.5 years I did that. And what I learned is that I go out to prospect, I go out knocking on doors with people when they don't need me, they're available, they're not available, I'm in the neighborhood, and sometimes it was 110 degrees in the Central Valley of California, and I would be out there with a suit and tie trying to sell jewelry and nobody was buying. Believe me, I couldn't wait for 6 o'clock so I could check into a hotel and have a couple of ice cold beers.